The Philippines, 7,000 tiny islands of paradise and an ever-growingly popular travel destination because, well, look at it. The thing is, I was sold this heavenly destination, but when I arrived was met with this. A heavenly destination with a queue and a crowd, and, well, that's not going to leave the right lasting impression. Luckily, after heavy storms trapped us on this island with what seemed like nothing to do for potentially days, we were forced to stop and think past the top suggestions on TripAdvisor and Google and work out what to do to save our entire adventure. And that's when this happened. We found a way of getting to tiny islands with no people on where we could swim with little clownfish Nemo thingies and accomplish what we had come to do. Nothing. But oh no, it gets better. We somehow then ended up on a tiny island with a few more people and a free bar where we were hand-waited on with cocktails all day.
You see, marketing online has become much like the Philippines or any other popular destination. The best things to do technically are, but when everyone else does them, they lose their impact.
For years, we've been told to write blogs, post on Facebook, LinkedIn, do webinars, do SEO, and as more and more people have done exactly what they should have, the platforms have punished us with less reach, more expensive ads, and less effective results.
To make it worse, there's never been more content out there encouraging you to keep doing this, adding more congestion, sharpening the double-edged sword.
And at some point, this content bubble is gonna burst. It's gonna burst.
Now, you can't stop making it, but what you've got to do is make it so radically different, entertaining and detailed that it creates the same effect of the Philippines.
But without the cue. And of course you need to use video to do this, because how else are you going to be entertaining and detailed and informative and actually make people want to suck up all your information without it? Go on, huh? How?
Now, you need to look at ways of distribution that may currently have a smaller following, but are growing steadily with a loyal following. DuckDuckGo, a privacy-conscious search engine, grew 55% last year. Yet in comparison, it's a speck of dust compared to Google. But as more people begin to rebel against the idea of having their data sold, why not try to dominate it now with your content?
TikTok, a social app for making very short videos, now has 800 million users and 70 million daily sessions. Its advanced editing software allows people to create eye-catching video at the push of a button.
Right now, it's mainly made up of a young demographic like me. But that's how Facebook started. Right now, it's mainly made up of a young demographic. People I don't know. But that's how Facebook started.
Imagine going back in time, armed with all the knowledge you have about Facebook now and how much it would grow. Imagine if you'd got in before they had ads and gave people's posts huge reach. Your business could be telling a very different story to what it is today.
But it's not all about finding the unicorn of marketing. If you are still interested in page one of Google, then platforms like Quora, where you simply answer people's questions, provide a way of getting in the side door. Not even the back door.
Quora is the 80th largest website in the world, which means it has a really powerful domain. Questions and their answers appear on page one of Google all of the time.
And the best thing is, you can add videos to your answers, meaning that your content can build a following on Quora, YouTube, and Google, and it won't cost you a penny.
And let's face it, that's something that's rare in this day and age.
Our point is, you can stand in the queue until it's too late, or you can think outside the box and look at all the other forms of marketing communication out there that actually might give you the results you've always dreamed of.
Join us next week where Dave talks about his trip to Bognor Regis to teach you how to manage your accounts.
If you like this, you crazy fool, then maybe check out our podcast here, or maybe other videos like this, or hit our subscribe button. Actually, definitely hit our subscribe button.